Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Vision Automotive Group Community Field here at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Tonight, it's the MASL2 home opener for the unbeaten Rochester Lancers as they host Atletico Orlando. This is Andrew Battisti, Lancers historian and co-host of North America's longest-running radio show. Soccer is a kick in the grass, heard every Monday at 6:30 Eastern Time on WYSL and online at soccerisakickinthegrass.com. And joined here by Lancers Wall of Famer, former Lancers keeper, the American Dream, Mark Sotilli. Mark, great to be back here for Lancers soccer.
It's great to be back. Yeah, it's a very exciting night tonight. I think we should have a pretty good matchup.
Should be a good one. Top two teams in the East. Lancers come in undefeated. They won their first three contests on the road. 14-6 over Baltimore Arsenal, 11-4 and 11-6 over Utica United Elite Krenchik FC. Lancers have three players with 7 goals. Joey Tavernese, who unfortunately is out injured tonight. Local product Tanner Bay. And the newcomer who's really fit in so well, Mark, is Yemeni international Ali Olamari. He has 7 goals as well, and he's got some real skills. Where's number 5? Watch out for him.
Yeah, he's definitely a great player. He's adapted really well. It's kind of an easy game to get together if you got Jay coaching you. He puts together a good team, and as long as you follow by his routine, you'll do well.
He's also a member of the NISA champion Flower City Union, along with Ryan Curtis, number 2 for the Lancers. Atletico Orlando is a new team this year to MASL2, and they're at 1-1. They split with Utica back in January. They've not played a match in four weeks, so it's going to be interesting. They will also play the Lancers here on the 2nd and 3rd. But let us go to Kayla Moriera for the pregame announcements.
Facility. Any issues, please report to a Lancer staff member to guide you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field here at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience. Indoor soccer is back and Lancer Mania is running wild. Tonight's game is featuring Atletico Orlando and your 2024 Rochester Lancers. Here are your officials for tonight's game. Bjorn Soley, Christopher Hutchinson, Ed Kobos, and Kevin Barcy. And now for your visitors, Atletico Orlando. 0, Jorge Lugo. Number 4, Luis Carino. Number 5, Jose Vielma. Number 6, Gianpaolo Cirizzotti. Number 7, Adrian Omadilla. Number 8, Daniel Alara. Number 9, Gadiel Navarro. Number 10, Rodrigo Kaufman. Number 11, Charlie Vargas. Number 12, Yarel Rodriguez. Number 14, Daniel Bielma. Number 15, Hector Medina. Number 17, Andres Puerfano. Number 18, Janero Rodriguez. Number 23, making his return to Rochester, J.P. Reyes. Number 28, Victor Rada, and number 99, Ricardo Atencio. Atletico is coached by Alex Flores, Naomi Flores, and head coach Gavin Pritchard. And now for your 2024 Rochester Lancers. Number 0 in goal, Jacob Mitchell. Number 2, Ryan Curtis. Number 3, Joe Balls. Number 5, Ali Alomari. Number 6, Davison Diaz. Number 9, Dan Rieger. Number 10, Tomas Nagy. Number 14, your captain, Alex Harling. Number 15, Domenico Vitali. Number 16, Frankie Siliberto. Number 21, Matt D'Amico. Number 22, goalkeeper, Alistair Farmer. Number 24, Tanner Bay. Number 26, Conrad Zidowicz. Number 28, Darren Toby. And number 42, your head coach, Jake Schindler. And now let's meet our coaching staff. Head athletic trainer, Molly Stanley. Equipment manager, John Brodicurti. Assistant coaches, Ray Boom Boom Martinez. Mark Mandel. Goalkeeper coach, Marcelo Moreda. And your Lancers head coach and Lancers legend, Jake Schindler. And now, singing the national anthem, Josh Shapiro.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And back on Lancers TV, beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Gail Carquette with Moriera with some more announcements, but we're going to keep it here. So, Mark, these two teams have never played before. Atletico comes in, having not played for 4 weeks. What do you think that is going to do for Orlando? Are they going to be ready for this? They may be a little sluggish to start the game.
I think they'll be all right. They're coming off of 3 or 4 weeks not playing, but I think that gives them time to heal up. If they got any knocks in the first couple games, get all their guys ready. You might start off a little bit slow, but it's a smaller field as well. So it's not like a big field where they got to worry about anything. I think they'll be all right.
Starting lineup for Orlando in goal is Jorge Ortiz from Mexico. The back is Luis Carreño from Venezuela. Rodrigo Kaufman, the big guy, number 10 from Argentina. Played for the Orlando Seawolves at one time. Daniel Vielma, one of two Vielma brothers on the team, number 14. Andres Huerfarno, who played for the Florida Tropics at one time from Colombia. And the former Lancer and former Rochester Rhino even, J.P. Reyes, 38 years old. He is starting in the back as well. Head coach is Gavin Pritchard, assisted by Alex Flores and Noemi Flores. For the Lancers, they will start Jacob Mitchell in goal, 5.11 goals against average, one of the top goalies in the league. Number 5, Ali Alamari, watch out for him in the midfield. Alex Harling, the captain, number 14. Tanner Bay up front, number 24, has 7 goals this year. Frank Domenico Vitali, number 15 in the back. And the captain, Jake Schindler. Actually, he's not starting tonight. It's Darren Toby getting the start. The ageless wonder, former MASL Defensive Player of the Year. Jake Schindler's the head coach. Ray Martinez, Mark Mandel, and Marcelo Moriera the assistants. Referees Bjorn Soli and Kit Hutchinson. Ed Kobos is the assistant ref. And Kevin Barcy, a very familiar name for Rochester refereeing.
Great
and
referee.
Soccer fans, great referee. He's the fourth tonight. Lancers will kick it off. First home game this season for the Lancers. They were very good last year at home, Mark. They lost that one game, but that one game was the game that knocked them out of the playoffs against the Iowa Raptors.
Yeah, absolutely. But they played a great game, and they have nothing to, keep their heads down from that. But they're playing really well. Last week they were down 5-2 at halftime. They came back and, I think it was 11-6. But they came back. That's hard to do is you make a comeback. And again, once you get the momentum flowing your way, it's hard for a team to shift it the other way. And these guys did great. Pretty proud of what they pulled off last week. So let's see what they can start out with.
That was pretty amazing. Utica has total control of that game. In third quarter, things just turned around. And I got to say also, Utica's goalie was injured. So that really changed things up.
Yeah, but I don't think he got injured till afterwards. And again, it's not just about the injury or the goalkeeper. It's that the whole dynamics of the game changed after the halftime, and they made a couple changes, the Lancers, that they did, and you saw the results.
Yes, we did. It's a come-from-behind win for the Lancers, and waiting for getting the time all set up here with the referees over on my right. We're right here at Fieldside here at the Total Sports Experience here in East Rochester, New York, about 5 miles outside of downtown.
We got Tanner Bay standing right in front of us, who had a cracker the last game, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, and he was my guest on Soccer is a Kick in the Grass this past Monday. He's studying for his medical degree, wants to be a doctor of sports medicine.
Dr. Bombay. That's what we're going to call him.
We need you. Come right away.
Dr. Bombay.
Yes, we are going to have some old school references in tonight's game, I'm sure. Here we go. Here's Bay down the corner for Harling. Harling off the wall. Looking for the runner, Alamari. But it's won by Atletico Orlando. Jose Vielma, number 5. One of the two Vielma brothers out in front. Chance for the Lancers. They can't control it. Alamari will pick it up. The Yemeni international has 2 caps for the Yemen national team. And he's only 21 years old. Shot in by Bay, saved by Jorge Ortiz, who has goals against him 7 in the one game he played against Utica. Orlando in the yellow jerseys, Lancers in their pink shirts, white shorts. Shot in, and Jacob Mitchell with his first save. Mitchell had a great season last year, Mark, and you were one of his coaches.
Yeah, he's definitely a great goalkeeper. I don't think he's he's doing well this year, but I don't think he's still playing to his potential. So if he starts even getting out more on fire, these guys are going to be just a threat.
Alamari, guarded by Jose Vielma. Look at that smooth by Alamari, but a nice tackle by Jose Vielma, and it's taken back by Orlando, but won back by the Lancers. Shot is blocked there by Daniel Vielma, the other brother, both from Venezuela. A lot of the players on this team are from Venezuela. On the ball now is one of the rookies, Davison Diaz, draft pick of the Harrisburg Heat from Colorado. Still on the ball as Diaz goes down. Free kick for the Lancers. And Diaz holding his knee. Schindler go over the ball. The free kick specialist doesn't have Joey Tavernisi, though, as a target tonight. He is out injured. which is a blow for the Lancers for sure.
It is, but, he did not play the second half of the last game, and, they were still able to do what they were able to do. So, the depth on the Lancers is really deep.
Yes, they are. Tanner Bay with the ball, loses out. If you check, that's Jeremy Lancao, number 7. I didn't think he was playing.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2. Sorry, it's number 2, Ryan Curtis.
Yep.
2 and 7 look they're very similar.
They do.
Ryan Curtis, again, member of the Flower City Union NISA Championship team. He's really come into his own indoors. He has 3 goals, 3 assists, and we have a 3-line pass violation, so it'll be a free kick for the Lancers. About 2 minutes into the game, still no score here from the TSE.
Yeah, that's going to be really confusing, Andrew. That 3 lines is, you can just see the yellow flags up on the boards.
Yeah, there actually isn't a line.
Yeah, there actually isn't a line. So for both teams, that's going to be kind of difficult.
Referee's being very careful to line up properly. Schindler over the ball. 3-man wall for Atletico. See what Schindler has in his bag of tricks here. There's this pass in and tipped away by Luis Carreño. Alamari has a tackle away by Victor Rada, the top scorer for this Orlando team. He's played a number of years in the MASL. He's a very good player. Watch him. Ball played back to Jacob Mitchell. Now they can't go back to him again. That would be a violation. Schindler plays it up the wall. Alex Harling. Harling guarded by Hector Medina. Back to Jake Schindler and Davison Diaz. Dan Rieger. A lot of local players on this team. Rieger, one of them. Alamari. And here comes Matt D'Amico, another local product. Darren Toby. Lancers controlling play here in the first quarter. No score yet. Diaz. It's a futsaler by trade, but he's learning the indoor game. But he was the top draft pick of Harrisburg's Pat Healy, who is going to play for the Lancers when he's available.
Yeah, I'm surprised Davidson's not playing.
Great play there by
Alamari. I'm
surprised
Davidson's not playing for Harrisburg right now. He's a really decent player, and they could use all the help they can get.
Harrisburg down in the lower echelon of MASL right now. Could be a Orlando free kick, and those of you not used to indoor soccer, the MASL version is free-flowing and substitutions on the fly. We'll try to get some of the rules for you as we move along here. If you're new to the game, we welcome you, and you're going to really enjoy this. It's very exciting. There's Joe Balls, coach of St. John Fisher, my alma mater, and players all over the deck right now. Let's see where this goes.
It's like Vitale down, right?
Yep, Vitale's down. It's going to be a Lancers free kick. Vitale plays it back for Toby. Played together in Utica and Syracuse. Toby's still with it. Don't know how old he is. He says 42, but
nobody knows the truth.
Soccer players never say their real
age. Nobody knows the truth.
From Trinidad and Tobago is Darren Toby.
I don't know if you noticed too. Darren Toby took a quick shift, so they've been trying to keep him out for a little while. I mean, obviously he's a dictator in the back.
Down the corner is Domenico Vitale, but it goes to Ortiz. Really, no goalies haven't really been tested yet. Just one save apiece so far. It's just really high press right now. Orlando trying to play it up. And a nice tackle by Domenico Vitale. Playing it back for Frankie Siliberto, whose father played for the old Rochester Flash in the American Soccer League back in the 80s. Domenico Vitale and Darren Toby. Again, Lancers changing it up. Quick substitutions, very important in this game. There's Thomas Nagy from Roberts Wesleyan. One of the top players in the East Coast Conference for Roberts. Had 13 goals and 6 assists. And I know that athletic director Bob Seagate wants to bring him back for one more season. He is one more season eligible.
Yeah, he had a lot of good goals last year for the Lancers, too.
He's just returned from his native Hungary. Lancers with the ball. There's Alamari making a run. Upfield is Nagy, wearing the number 10 this year. And Nagy gets plowed over. He's down. Let's see if referee continues play here. Lancers still with the ball. Nagy will run off. Conrad Zidowitz, who had a beautiful goal earlier this year. 2 wall passes to himself and a volley right into the back of the net against Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, though, Conrad has bulked up quite a bit since last season. He's been hitting the gym. He's another great defender.
3-on-2 here for the Atletico, but a nice play by the coach, Jake Schindler. Here comes Diaz. Diaz racing upfield, takes the shot, and it's blocked. Ball played into the corner, and Ortiz has to run out and get it, leaving the goal open briefly. That's always dangerous. Zidowitz will play it safely back to Jake Schindler. Lancers will cycle throughout this entire game, play a possession game. They've done that in the first three, and it's been beautiful to watch, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. So the last play with Davis in there, he took a shot, but he doesn't get to practice with the team a lot, from what I understand. So he had Alex Hartling in the corner wide open, and you got to get the ball to Alex, get him part of the game.
Referees pushing the wall back. Toby playing it down to the corner for Joe Balls. Yes, that is his name. Nope, and the referee's going to say, nope, we're going to take it again. I don't know what the referee didn't like there.
He didn't blow the whistle. He blew the whistle after they already started the ball.
Himself. Ryan Curtis down in the corner for Dan Rieger. Rieger, another Roberts Wesleyan product. 6 of them on the team this year. Ball taken away by Orlando. They've been pinned back pretty much in their own end most of this first quarter. Now long ball, but Toby will manage that one. That's going to be a 3-line pass. And coaching staff for Orlando not happy about that. By the way, these broadcasts are brought to you by Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, available at salvators.com. Attune Sports Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of the Rochester Lancers. And Bill Gray's, the home of the world's greatest cheeseburger. Just saying that makes me hungry. So the referee's actually going to change the call here, I think.
Well, I think he called 3 lines, but the guy was over the 3rd line when he did make the pass, so he's going to give the ball back to Orlando.
It'll be a free drop, and Orlando will have the ball. Over it is J.P. Reyes, the former Rhino and former Lancer. Not a lot of players left still playing who can make that claim. Long ball down by Ortiz, the keeper, and headed away by Toby. Going down is D'Amico, and now another going down to the deck, no call.
That was definitely a foul.
Shot in there by Rodriguez. Janeiro Rodriguez. His name is Rio de Janeiro Rodriguez. We'll just go with Janeiro.
Is that really his name?
That's his real name, yes. Back for Vielma, Jose Vielma. Playing it up for Hector Medina. Medina still with it. Medina goes down. Free kick for Orlando. That's the second foul, I believe, on the Lancer player. So first really good chance here for Atletico Orlando. I know I'm going to see Atletico Madrid at least once tonight, so I just said
You just did, so you're good, right?
Exactly. Shot in is high and wide of the mark. But still Orlando with the ball. Reyes playing it up for Andres Huerfano from Colombia. Orlando still with it. Some good skills there from Charlie Vargas from Venezuela.
Great. Isn't Rio de Janeiro in Brazil?
Yes, it is.
He's from Venezuela?
No, he's from Brazil.
Oh, doesn't it say Venezuela here?
I'll have to check that. I'll check that for tomorrow's broadcast. By the way, these teams will play again tomorrow. 7:45 kickoff, 7:30 pregame here on Lancers TV. Here comes Zidowitz. Zidowitz takes the shot. And it's a little wide of the mark. Down deep in the corner is Huerfano. Playing it out. Schindler has it. Jake doesn't want to take the shot. Lancers will keep possession. Ball's tipped there by the big guy, Rodrigo Kaufman from Argentina.
He is a big fella.
He's a big boy. Looks like the original Ronaldo.
Yes.
But I shouldn't say that to him. He is from Argentina. I don't think he'd be too happy comparing him to Ronaldo.
I don't think anybody would complain about you comparing them to Ronaldo, regardless of where they're from.
Maybe Paul Gascoigne. I don't know. That's even worse. Alamari with the ball. Back to Darren Toby. There's a little pressure now by Janeiro Rodriguez, and Darren Toby throws him to the ground.
Should have been the original foul. The referee was going to call it, and Darren kind of turned him.
So it'll be a free kick for Orlando in this scoreless match. Alamari's telling the referee where to put the ball. 2-man wall for the Lancers. See if shot's taken by Reyes. It is taken, and it's a goal. On the free kick, it is J.P. Reyes, the former Lancer, scoring to make it Rochester 0, Atletico Orlando 1. And we will take a media timeout with 6:42 to go in the first quarter. Here's that scene again. Reyes with the left foot, No chance for Jacob Mitchell. 1-0 to Orlando here on Lancers TV.
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger, only Bill Grace will do. Yeah. I love the taste and the quality, and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger, made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Grace. A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day. If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Grace.
Back on Lancers TV, and Orlando just taking the lead. First goal of the game from JP Reyes on a free kick, making it 1-0. These broadcasts brought to you by B&L Wholesale Supply, your roofing, siding, window, and commercial source, and by Canandaigua National Bank. They're continually investing in you, the official bank of the Rochester Lancers. So Lancers down just like they were against Utica twice, actually. Let's see if they can get on the score sheet here. Alamari, he's being marked very closely. They've read the scouting reports on him. Down for Huerfano. Huerfano takes the shot and scores from a very tight angle. And just like that, it's 2-0 Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Lancers had the run of play. Orlando comes, scores a goal, comes back after the intermission, and you know they just came back on fire. We got to put that out.
We'll see who gets the assist. It's going to be Kaufman getting the assist on that. That's a nice turn there and a beautiful shot right into the upper 90.
That was a great upper 90 shot.
Huerfano with his first goal of the season. Down the corner, Diaz. Diaz with a nice turn. Diaz still with it. Diaz needs some help, gets pushed away slightly, and now Orlando 2-on-2. Gennaro. He has Rio on the back of his jersey, so. Back to Mitchell as Toby goes to the deck. Coming upfield is Zidowitz. Conrad Zidowitz, the left footer. Down in the corner, Ryan Curtis. And here's Joe Balls. Joe Balls down low, shot across the face of goal, off the wall. Joe Balls gets it back, and they're played safely back for the coach. Schindler, shot is high by Ryan Curtis. And there'll be a goalkeeper distribution. No goal kicks in indoor soccer. The ball's handed by the referee to the goalie, and he will have 4 seconds to get it out, and he can throw it as far as he wants to. There's no three-line throws in the MASL.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, he can throw it all the way in there. He can throw it in goal. He can do whatever he has to do.
There's Matt D'Amico down in the corner. Putting it back for Tanner Bay.
Matt D'Amico had a nice goal the last game against Rafa
Godoy.
And he chipped him.
And a shot in, a nice save by Ortiz. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Orlando up 2-0 on the Rochester Lancers. Goals between 11 seconds apart, I believe it was. I'll check that here on the MASL2 website. It's m2soccer.com, by the way.
Oh,
Rieger loses out. And nice tackle by Tanner Bay to knock that away.
Luckily for them, Tanner was back there, made a great play.
Daniel Vielma. Kaufman back to Vielma, wave in his own half. And he'll come out and get it. Amari back on the pitch for Rochester. Long ball, and that goes into the netting. It'll be a kick in for the Lancers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, those goals were for 14 seconds apart. by Orlando.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And again, both goals were good goals, so it's not like they were,
Mistakes.
they were just good goals.
And shot is muffled there is Daniel Alwar. Haven't seen him much so far. Down in the corner. Play back out for J.P. Reyes. Here's Alamari stealing. He has some wheels on him. Oh, shot was wide, and boy, Thomas Najee was wide open, and Alamari couldn't get him the ball.
There's the other thing, too, is that Rochester's used to playing on goals that are a little bigger with the 3 games they've already played. So these goals are a little smaller. You can see that that one shot just barely goes wide. And in Utica, that was a goal, So
that's something Rochester, and I talked to Tanner Bay about this on Monday, how they're going to adjust. But they do practice here, so they should be aware of the size of the goals. Not sure what's...
3-line pass, I guess. This is really confusing. They need to change something with that 3 lines. I mean, even if you put a chalk line on this grass, it'll go away eventually, but something just...
Yeah, this is very difficult for the players. So it's a free kick. Again, J.P. Reyes over it. Again, a 2-man wall. Reyes takes the shot, and it's blocked by Tanner Bay.
And I'll be honest with you, we're sitting right here. I didn't even hear them blow the whistle.
Looks like some confusion there for both teams. Ball played back to the goalie Ortiz, and played forward for Charlie Vargas.
Now, Ortiz had a great game against Kroshnik, his first game out. So, let's see if we can start testing him. And
he has a victory in that one. And Schindler will take a tumble.
That's 2 big boys going at it in the corner. That'll be something to watch the rest of the game.
Surprised that Kaufman doesn't play for the Pumas, the Argentinian national rugby team.
He is a big boy.
They had a great World Cup, did Argentina. Ball rolling along the boards for D'Amico. D'Amico gathering in the corner, see if he can find somebody. Find Schindler. Schindler gets boarded. That should be a
2 minutes.
blue card.
There it is.
First penalty of the game at the 2:54 mark. It's going to be Orlando going shorthanded as Schindler was fouled. We'll see who the foul is going to be on number 11, I believe.
Yes.
That's Charlie Vargas.
No, number 10.
Kaufman?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're both over. You'll see who's.
No, it was number 10. It was number 10.
Okay, so first power play for the Lancers. They have not scored in the power play yet this season. They haven't actually had many chances. Both of the 3 games they played have been very clean. But here's the first chance for the Lancers. So it's a 2-minute penalty, just like in hockey. 5-on-4. Let's see what the Lancers come up with on this power play. Schindler will run it from the back. Alamari's on as well, as is Tanner Bay, who has 7 goals this year, as is Alamari. Harling's out there, as well as Darren Toby. Lancers working it around. Tanner Bay in the corner, back to Alamari. And a bad pass, but it's gathered up by Alex Harling, and it'll go back safely to Jacob Mitchell. Lancers bringing it up with Schindler. Minute 30 left in the power play. Shot in, missed by Alamari, but gathered by Bay. Orlando setting up in a diamond-type formation. Schindler playing it back. They got Daniel Alwar up front. Harling back out to Bay. Nice pass inside. Cross field for Schindler. That's just a good possession. They need to turn it into a shot here. Harling. Alamari. And ball's knocked away. Shot in by Schindler. Is blocked by the Orlando defense, and they'll just clear it out.
I'll tell you, Orlando's playing a great man down right now. They are doing well in the back.
About 45 seconds left in the Lancers power play. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Lancers down 2-0. You hear Coach Ray Boom Boom Martinez shouting instructions. Schindler, he's the bench coach for the Lancers with Schindler out there. Bay, Schindler down low. Toby trying to make room. Schindler, cross field, shot in, and it's high by Alamari. That ball bounced up a little bit, and Ali got underneath it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can hear Ray screaming in the background over here, and it doesn't look like anybody's actually doing what he's asking them to do.
I'm sure that they'll talk about this at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still about 7 seconds left in the power play. Toby plays it back for Schindler. And back to even strength. Power play killed off by Orlando. Crossfield pass for Toby. Toby crossfield again for Alamari. Down in the corner for Bay. Back to Alamari again. Play down in the corner for Domenico Vitali.
Right now, the Lancers need to keep, well, he lost the ball now, but they needed to keep the ball because Orlando wasn't able to get any changes, and they actually only made one.
25 seconds to go in the first quarter. See if Lancers get one more chance here before the end. It'd be great to get a late goal here.
Absolutely.
Toby playing it up. Diaz to Toby, 10 seconds to go. Lancers need to do something here. Toby, 7 seconds. Diaz plays it down in the corner. Bay, because he can take the shot. And there's no shot for the Lancers at the end of the first quarter. And that's the end of the first quarter here in Rochester at the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Score at the end of the quarter is Rochester Lancers 0, Atletico Orlando 2. Back with the second quarter next on Lancers TV. Back on Lancers TV, both teams getting ready for the second quarter. Shots were even in the first quarter, 7 apiece, but the only stat that matters, Mark, is Orlando leading 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were 2 good goals. I can't take anything away from Jacob Mitchell. This particular goal here, I think Jacob should have been moved to his right a little bit more. You set up a wall for that reason where you can cheat a little bit to the other side. Could he have saved it? Not really sure, but I think he should have cheated a little bit more to the right.
That's tough for any goalie to stop that one. Other second goal, it was Kaufman feeding in the corner for Huerfano. It was a nice spin move with the left foot, and right over the head of Jacob Mitchell, right up into the upper 90.
And once again, I'm not trying to bash Jacob at all, but, he hasn't been being able to be trained a lot lately, and for me, one of the biggest things Doug Miller taught me is to keep my hands up at all times when the ball is in our third. So, if Jacob's got his hands up, they might hit his hands, who knows. But, taking away nothing from the shot, it was a cannon. It was a cannon.
So, Orlando will kick off to start the second quarter. This broadcast is brought to you by Dawson Law Firm, the official legal team for the Rochester Lancers, Ventuzo Acupuncture, the official acupuncturist of the Rochester Lancers, and FrontRowSoccer.com with former Rochester Democratic Chronicle writer Michael Lewis, the best source for Rochester Lancers news, FrontRowSoccer.com. We hear Michael every Monday at 6:30 with me and Joe Sirianni on Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, plus interviews with your favorite Lancers players. Free kick for Orlando as Davison Diaz welcomes Jose Vielma to Rochester. So it's a free kick, and it'll be Harling, the captain, setting up the one-man wall. Reyes will play it off the boards. Reyes, very experienced player indoors.
Great player. He's a great player. He's a great person. He's a good friend of mine. Yeah, I love JP.
He knows exactly where to play those free kicks. Like Greg Howes was a master.
Oh my gosh, Greg Howes.
He knew exactly where to put every free kick, where the bounce on the boards would send that ball. And inevitably, it would come right out in front of goal.
Yeah, Greg Howes was something else. And like I said, JP's really a smart player. You know, he's not the most technical, this, that, and the other thing. But, man, he is just smart. He's a great guy to have in the locker room.
Here's Matt D'Amico. D'Amico getting away. D'Amico with a shot off the wall. Curtis. Marin Toby. Down low for D'Amico. Lancers on the attack here. Conrad Zidowitz is open, but they can't find him. Diaz now gives it to Zidowitz. Minute gone in the second quarter. Lancers trail by 2.
I'll be honest with you, this goalie's kind of small. I wouldn't mind Toby taking a little ripper from that, yellow line if he could.
And foul from behind there. That'll be a free kick for Orlando.
I think every time we slow Orlando down, they tend to get a little bit better. I think if we just keep pushing and keep pressuring and keep the ball moving is where we'll do our best.
That came off the top of the wall there. Very awkward, and Mitchell has to come out of his goal, and Lynch will get a free kick as Thomas Nagy goes to the floor. And we have a delay of game warning against Atletico Orlando. This broadcast brought to you by Gabriele Law, PLLC, the official divorce lawyer of the Rochester Lancers players. Hopefully they don't have to use them. And Hamel-Stroh Insurance. Hamel-Stroh Insurance, a proud supporter of the Rochester Lancers. Orlando wanted a 3-line pass, but they didn't get it.
I'm pretty sure they're right, too.
And now Jake Schindler wants a free kick right in front.
It is. It's going to be the top of the box. It went out of bounds, straight out of bounds.
So if you clear it out of your zone into the netting from your own third, it's a free kick from the top of the D. Very, very dangerous free kick here. Lancers have scored on many. Usually it's Schindler passing to the left to Joey Tavernese, who's not in the lineup, but Alamari is in that spot. Let's see if that's what Jake goes to.
It's
here.
more than likely going to go to Alamari, especially if they want a shot. Toby's not left-footed, so that would be
Schindler, Alamari, and he puts it over the top. That was the play. That play works all the time if you get it on goal.
You know who was great at that is Cunningham. Michael Cunningham would finish those things like it was nothing.
Yes, he is. A great player, former Lancer, former member of Flower City Union as well. Ortiz will throw it long, and Schindler will just pop it right back into the Orlando part of the field, and Ortiz will pick it up again, and it'll come out of his goal. Ortiz way out of his goal. That's always dangerous. You never know.
Yeah, he wanted to break that third line to drop it into the Lancer zone is what he was attempting.
It's going to be tough for the players not having those. Oh, and Harling nearly got a very fortunate goal, fortuitous goal there with that block. You never know in indoor soccer.
3 lines.
That's a 3-line pass. That'll be a free kick for the Lancers. That one was obvious.
Yeah, but again, like I said, I mean, JP knew he did it once he hit it, but I mean, this 3-line is very difficult.
If you look where the door is, you can see. We'll see that shot here when you get a chance. It's about maybe 10 feet in front of the door. Schindler, Alamari. Oh, he let it go that time. Nice dummy and shot in the goal.
Alex Harling.
Lancers get on the board at the 12:42 mark of the second quarter. It's Alex Harling, the captain, with the marker, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that's like a Joey Tavernese goal. Joey always finds the right places to be, get those rebounds, tap-ins. That's great work for Alex Harling to get open there.
So Schindler, Alamari dummied to Tanner Bay, and there was a shot in, and goalie made the save, but right there was Harling to put it in the open goal. I say that's an Italian striker goal myself. Opportunistic. Just like Paolo Rossi. Well, nearly played for the Buffalo Stallions back in the day. D'Amico down in the corner. D'Amico playing it back for Diaz. D'Amico again, and he gives it up. Curtis still there fighting. Ball played, and Curtis wins it. Plays it back off the wall for Darren Toby, and he has to go all the way back to Mitchell as Charlie Vargas is pressuring. Mitchell playing it along the ground. Nice ball for Matt D'Amico. And nice tackle there by Vielma. And he gets up so he doesn't draw the unsportsmanlike play.
Yeah, it's amazing that they don't even call. I mean, because he does trap the ball between his legs. He really makes no attempt for playing the ball. You know what I mean? Like, except for getting up. I just.
Tanner Bay was dumped unceremoniously and shot in by Frankie Siliberto was missed as Lancers tried to get Orlando caught on a change there. Just missed it wide. Here's Thomas Nagy. Back to Schindler. Lancers trail by 2-1. And goal by Alex Harling. Play across goal. Nobody there for the Lancers. Here's Rodriguez.
Yeah, here's the problem. I mean, you know, Konrad Zidowitz makes that pass and then he makes that run. You got to get him the ball back. And now he's, on a full-out sprint trying to chase back. You can't have that.
Here's Luis Carreño, number 4. The ball's lost by Orlando. Lancers with the ball. They lose out as well. Shot in, and Mitchell right there to play the carom. Mitchell with a long ball looking for Nagy. Nagy plays it across. Schindler there. Schindler down to Nagy again. Played across. Schindler with the header. Big save. Rebound off the wall. Alamari with the shot blocked. Lancers all over Orlando at the moment. Nagy trying to make room for a shot. Nagy's shot is blocked. And let's see if Orlando can break out here. Nice little dummy there by Carreño. And finally, Orlando able to get possession, but Lancers win it back. No call by the referee. Ball played back by Alamari, and referee will stop play with the injury.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see what happened to him on that one. Let's see if we get a
look at this. Schindler's all over the place here. Alamari Nagy with a beautiful chip. Schindler with the header and a huge save by Ortiz. And then the rebound popped back in, and then Alamari tries the shot and it's blocked. But Lancers all over Orlando trying to get the equalizer.
Must have used the magic spray. He ran off like it was
magic
all right.
Spray. Rodriguez running off. Lancers with the ball. Tanner Bay down the corner for Harling, the goal scorer. Has 3 goals on the year with that marker he scored in the second quarter. Dan Rieger. Alamari down the corner.
Alex is more of that playmaking type guy that, he puts in all the work and then, gets Joey the ball or, he's just a phenomenal player. And he's so versatile. You can put him in the front, back.
Carreño losing out there to Rieger. Short pass for Alex Harling. And now Tanner Bay playing further back than we normally see him. He has 7 goals this year, including a hat trick in the last game against Utica. Toby.
That is amazing. Tanner Bay seems to be playing defense right now, huh?
Well, they're a little short on defense tonight, the Lancers.
Oh, no, they were just doing a rotation because Rieger is in the game. I know Rieger's a defender, so.
Yeah, Lancers are going to do a lot of switching, a lot of rotation. That's how they're effective, getting guys open.
Yeah, you just got to stick with the system. It'll all fall into place.
Schindler plays it down in the corner. Now played back to Ryan Curtis. And Schindler again with 9 minutes to go in the first half. Orlando leads it 2-1. Crossfield pass for Curtis. Curtis making move for a shot, and the shot comes off of one of the Orlando players. Ball played back in. Curtis with a shot.
Save.
And a big save by Jorge Ortiz. First corner of the game for Rochester. Corner is obviously a little different in indoor soccer. It's not as, you're not going to see a cross here, but.
No, usually, like I said, set play for sure.
Set piece on the training turf, I guess. Schindler with the shot over the top. A couple times now, Lancers have not been able to get the ball on frame to test Ortiz.
No, one of the biggest things is a lot of indoor goals you usually go high because keepers go low. So that's, and again, these goals are a little bit smaller than a regular, MASL type goal. So these guys are used to scoring on bigger goals right now.
Doug Miller always said hit it hard, hit it high. And you listen to Doug Miller talking about scoring goals indoors.
Who's
scored.
Doug Miller?
I don't know. I think he's in Florida now, I think.
Yeah.
Foul there, no call.
Doug Miller was just a natural goal scorer, and he was so fast in his young. He's still fast even when he was older, but in his younger age, he was just like a cannon.
And going down from behind is Victor
Play
Arada.
on.
No
They call play
call.
on.
Orlando bench not happy with that call.
Well, the referee put his whistle up to his mouth like he was going to call it, and that kind of upsets people. You know, you make a second choice.
Beautiful ball down for Harling. Alamari's open in the center. And Orlando gets back on defense. Harling's still with it. And he'll play it safely back for Domenico Vitale and now Darren Toby. Alamari again. They've done a good job at him so far.
That was a 2-foot
Shutting him
tackle.
down. No call there. Maybe a makeup call. Or makeup non-call, I guess.
Yeah.
Ball against the boards. They could call a drop ball, but they don't. Finally breaks free and Toby has it. Toby in front of that line, so he could play it deep if he wants to.
Dr. Bombay.
Tanner Bay. Harling back again to Darren Toby, seeing a lot of action here in the first half. The veteran from Trinidad and Tobago. Played all over this league. Played down in the corner. D'Amico lets it run. Zidowitz has it. Zidowitz making a run. The left footer on the right side. Curtis back for Toby again. And a nice move, and Toby gets clipped by Charlie Vargas. As Vargas got faked out of his socks. And referee says, stop. Referee stops playing. The Lancers unhappy. They wanted to play that quickly. They had an opportunity. And Schindler now making his case. And you better not make it too loudly or he's going to get booked. Schindler now laughing about it. Let's see if Lancers can score anyway. Ooh, they almost did. Great turn there by D'Amico, but again, Ortiz right there to make the save. Schindler knocks it aside. Bay marking Victor Rada, leading scorer. Both guys go down, no call. Ball breaks free. Here comes Curtis. Curtis, beautiful ball for D'Amico. He can't control it, but now gets it in the corner. Lancers in possession.
Those are the kind of chances you just cannot.
And there's the chance. Oh, another big save by Ortiz.
Well, we had a collision.
And D'Amico is down, and can't see who it is from Orlando. 6:15 marker, should be a media timeout here, but we'll see what. Here's the play again. There comes the play in from Curtis. There's D'Amico with the shot. And right there, the doorstep.
Right there, they've hit face to face.
Ouch. It's a meeting of the minds. So we'll take a media timeout with 6:15 to go in the first half. Orlando leads 2-1 over your Rochester Lancers on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby, oh baby,
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
.6:15 to go first half. Andrew Battisti, Lancers historian and host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass on WYSL Radio, Mondays at 6:30, along with the American Dream, former Lancers keeper and Lancers Wall of Famer Mark Sotilli. Mark is talking. The Lancers are not getting the ball on frame right now. When they can do that, I think the goals will come.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're doing fine. I think they just need to slow the game down a little bit. I think they're playing a little bit faster pace than they should. And just get your shots on frame. You know, the goalie's made a couple good saves, but they're not like the most quality shots that we've been taking right now. So,
Zidowitz down for Alamari. Double teamed. And Jake Schindler with it once again. Plays it up the wall. Harling goes for it. Ball played up. And Schindler will go back and play a safety valve to keeper Jacob Mitchell, who's given up just 2 goals today. Harling back for Schindler. I just want to play the possession game. That's what they've done so far in the first 3 games. They're all victories on the road. Alamari tries to dribble through 3 and trying to do a little too much is Ali Alamari. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Ball's taken away by Zidowitz, but won back by Orlando. And Zidowitz with a nice tackle.
That just shows his strength right there. I mean, he just leaned in and.
We got strength. There's Kaufman, the big guy.
We got another one down.
And that's Victor Rada, who did not get up from that challenge from Zidowitz. No foul on the play. 5:13 to go here in the first half. These matches are sponsored by Joe Giuliano, the former Lancers play-by-play man. Now working for WCI Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact Joe at WCI Realty. JS Painting, call JS Painting for all your commercial and residential painting needs. 690-7141. And of course, our title sponsors, Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester, charity of choice for your Rochester Lancers. Visit bccr.org for their mission. And by Palmer's Direct to You Market, so by Palmer's Direct to You Market on Jefferson Road. Back to action. Rieger playing it forward. There's a ball down low and nobody there but Ortiz. Now running over is Curtis. Diaz will run it down. And he will hold and play to Schindler. Orlando pushing up slightly here with 4:47 to go in the first half. They've yet to score. Lancers out shooting Orlando 9-2 in this second quarter. 19-9 overall. Rieger holding the ball. Toby back on. He has the ball for the Lancers in the pink shirts. Curtis, nice move. 1-2 with D'Amico. Plays it into the corner. Curtis double teamed. Curtis tries to break it out. Another nice tackle there by Orlando, and they will just clear it downfield.
That was a great tackle. That could have been a goal-saving tackle right there.
Some nice moves there by Ryan Curtis.
Oh, Ryan Curtis definitely had some nice moves. But, D'Amico's got to give him a better pass, too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a little bit high there. Whoa, almost in front of us. You got to make that save, Mark. I'm counting on you.
If I would have stuck my hand out, we would have definitely been fouled.
Yeah, really. It's Domenico Vitale for Mitchell. Mitchell played up the wall. Nice ball for Rieger. Rieger crossfield pass.
Ball.
Domenico Vitale. Down low. Curtis. Check that. Silberto. Toby once again. Vitale. Lancers hold the ball. Keeping it away from Orlando. Making him chase. Tanner Bay. Looking for the return pass here. Can't get it though. There's Thomas Najee, but he loses out. Now a chance for maybe a break here for Orlando. Vargas playing it forward. Vielma, one of the Vielma brothers. That's Jose, but he loses out now. Chance for a breakaway. Thomas Najee. Najee, what a nice move. Najee. There's the ball to Zidowitz. He scores! What a goal for the Rochester Lancers! Thomas Najee to Conrad Zidowitz, and we're tied at 2.
Let me tell you something. That's some great work by Thomas to even, he could have shot, he could have took a chance, and he made one extra move to drop the defender and finish it off with Conrad Zidowitz.
There's Najee with the ball, just holding it.
Right here.
Making the keeper commit, and there's first time shot in with the left foot. That Zidowitz is a left footer, and Najee knew that.
Yes.
Played it to the wide side, and easy put away for Zidowitz.
Absolutely. I mean, that's just a great, he put good pace on it. He put it right to his left foot where he needed it to be. That's just great awareness by Thomas Najee.
Second goal of the season for Conrad Zidowitz. First game, actually, this season for Najee, and he has an assist already. He's going to be a key player for the Lancers this year. The Roberts Wesleyan senior.
Yeah, it's absolutely great to see him back in the lineup. I mean, he's definitely got talent. He's got skill, vision.
Picked it up in the streets of his hometown in Hungary. Zar, Hungary, S-Z-A-R. Shot in. Goal!
Another goal!
Davison Diaz! And the Lancers lead at 3-2.
See how quickly the tide can turn, and just keep putting the pressure on them, slowed the ball down a little bit.
That's a beautiful goal from Diaz. See if there's an assist. It's going to be Harling with the assist. And the goalie, Ortiz,
frozen.
Says, oh boy.
Frozen. He froze him and just finished it off. It's a good goal by Diaz.
3-2, Lancers lead it. They've dominated this second quarter. Atletico has narrow look at goal this quarter so far. So obviously whatever Jake Schindler and Ray Boom Boom Martinez said between quarters has really perked this Lancers team up.
I can tell you whatever they said, we're not allowed to say it on air.
And ball headed back as Joe Ball's up there playing very hard, not getting in the way of that pass by Andres Huerfano. Ball's still right there, as is D'Amico, double teaming, trying to win the ball. And nice play there by Ortiz to get it out, but won by Joe Balls. That's tough play there by the Rochesterian. One back though by Hector Medina.
Yeah, Joe Balls is definitely working hard. It's so important.
Played back for Ortiz. 3-2 Lancers lead it. They were down 2-0 at the end of the first quarter and scored 3 goals. In this quarter, they're outshooting Orlando 11-2 in this second quarter with 1:10 to go. Ball played forward and won by Lancers again, but now won back by Rodriguez. Shot in front is knocked away, and Lancers have a chance to break here. Balls is playing forward. See if he can get to it here. Nice play by J.P. Reyes. He's seen that before.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a poor ball there, though, right to Darren Toby. Toby just plays safely back to Jacob Mitchell. And Mitchell has to play it up quickly as Rada bothering him. Reyes with Thomas Najee right on him. Not giving him a chance here. Nice play by Najee. Shot in, and a goal! What a beautiful play, and it's Tanner Bay!
Dr. Bombay is in the house.
8th goal of the season for Tanner Bay, and just like that, the Lancers lead at 4-2, and it was all Thomas Najee setting it up, not fouling J.P. Reyes in the corner, winning the ball. There's the layoff. It was D'Amico, I believe, and right just inside the near post is Tanner Bay with his 8th goal of the season with just 29 seconds to go in the first half. And this game has turned on its ear. Orlando really dominated the first quarter, but the Lancers have been all over them in the second. Orlando would love to get one back here. Still time, obviously. Schindler off of Bay, Alamari, Harling. Lancers, maybe another chance here. Ortiz has to come out of goal and play it. Tanner Bay playing it back for Mitchell.
Yeah, now they're just want to get out of the half with a 4-2 lead. Don't give Orlando a chance to score another goal.
Zinowitz, Alamari, can he get a shot off here? Alamari with the shot just wide of the mark.
I think he might have made a save on that.
Ortiz might have got a fingertip to that one. That is the end of the first half here at the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. After being down 2-0 after one quarter, the Lancers come back with 4 unanswered goals, and they lead it by a score of 4-2. We'll have a halftime interview coming up with Kayla Moriero. But boy, what a turnaround, Mark, for the Lancers team in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they just needed to slow the ball down, put their shots on frame.
Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, they did what they needed to do. Like I said, they just got to slow it down a little bit, put their shots on frame. I mean, and they're finishing.
And let's go to Kayla Moriero with Jake Schindler.
The second half.
We got to keep our composure. We've adjusted to the home field. It's the first time we've played here, so we're really excited to be here. I think some of those nerves got to some of the players, so it's just taking a deep breath and really concentrating what we've worked on in practice.
That's awesome. You guys have had 3 road games to start the season, undefeated so far, 3-0. Going into tonight, we're super excited for this season. Best of luck in the second half.
Thank you. No, we're really excited, right? 3 games on the road to kind of get our feet under us, and now the meat of our season starts. So I'm really excited for this group. They've been working really hard, and we're going to have a successful season.
Thanks, Jake. Go back into the locker room with your team.
Thanks, Halo.
And now we're here with Andrew Battisti and Mark Satilli from Lancers TV with your first half game recap.
And thank you, Kayla. We are back with the recap, and it was a tough start for the Lancers, as Jake mentioned there, Coach Jake Schindler, that Lancers came out a little tight. Orlando took advantage with two very nice goals from J.P. Reyes and Andres Huerfarno to take a 2-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. And here is that first goal from J.P. Reyes off the free kick. Beautiful ball right in, and no chance for Jacob Mitchell. And JP doing what most former Rochester soccer players do, they score against their former team. It always happens.
Yeah, you expect it out of JP. He's a great player. And that goal right there was
Huerfarno right into the side there. Beautiful goal there. I think any goal, we could have stopped that one. 2-0 for Orlando at the end of the first quarter, but then the Lancers came back in the second with 4 unanswered goals. Here's the first one from Alex Harling. A nice dummy there by Alamari off the free kick. Bay took a shot. Ortiz couldn't find it, but Alex Harling could for his 3rd goal of the season to make it 2-1.
Yeah, it's just great awareness from Alex Harling to finish that off. Follow up everybody's shots, get the rebound.
Here's the second goal, and it's Thomas Najee holding. Finally gives to Zidowitz, and that's an easy put away for Conrad. Gives his 2nd goal of the season. First assist of the year for Thomas Najee, making it 2-2. And then Lancers took the lead for the first time, and it was Davison Diaz with a left-footed rocket into the upper corner. No chance for Jorge Ortiz, and that made it 3-2 Lancers. There was 2 goals within 35 seconds there with 2:59 and 2:24 mark, and now at the end of the half, it was ball dug out, and there's the goal from Tanner Bay from Frank Siliberto at the top, but it was really Ryan Curtis, I believe it was, who
yeah, Ryan made some great moves, and he was able to get the ball over.
Look at Ray Boom Boom Martinez saying, you got to keep your eye on things.
Yeah, he was talking to Jacob Mitchell. I'm not sure what he was telling him about, but he was definitely giving him a little chirping out there. But again, Tanner Bay's goal, I mean, he doesn't try to blast it. He places it to the far side or in the corner. I mean, we just got to keep our shots on net, try to finish our chances. And I think, as long as Rochester sticks to the game plan, I think they'll do fine.
So the Lancers schedule at home, 8 games this year with Orlando. We didn't mention earlier, Atletico Orlando playing all 12 of their games on the road, which is not easy. The reason why is they're getting their facility put in place for next year. And the teams will be coming in on the February 23rd, 24th is Baltimore Arsenal. Not London Arsenal, but Baltimore Arsenal, the farm club of the Baltimore Blast. Then Atletico comes back in on March 8th and 9th, and then the end of the season, last weekend of the season, it is Utica United Elite Kranjček, who Lancers had a couple of very intense games against in Utica over the last couple of weekends. In between there on the 16th, I believe it is, the Baltimore Arsenal will host the Lancers. They have one more road game left, and they're sitting at the top of the league, top of the division at 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's huge to have 3 away wins. You obviously definitely want to get the home wins, but having 3 away wins, and especially the win, like I said, against Krushnik, that's a big win.
It certainly is. So Lancers sitting at 3-0 right now on 9 points. Atletico Orlando is on 3 points because they only played just the 2 games. They will play 8 games in the month of March. So these games against them now and then in March will be very critical, because if they can manage to get a win or 2 here in Rochester, they could go out with and win the other games and maybe overtake the Lancers. You can see there's the standings. Lancers have scored 36 goals, averaging 12 a game, giving up just over 5 a game. Kranjček's already played 6 games, so they're sitting at 2-4, so they have 6 points. Atletico at 1-1, and Baltimore Arsenal just the 3 games so far at 1-2. The other divisions, the Central Division, it's the Iowa Demon Hawks, and boy, we had some games against them last year. Those were very intense games. They're undefeated. They're playing tonight against the Muskegon Risers. They lead that game 6-2. And in the Central Division, the team that's going to host the championship, the legendary Wichita Wings. They are at the top of that division. There is no West Division this year, unfortunately. All the teams in the West decided not to play this year, including the defending champions, Chihuahua Savage 2. So there'll be a new champion in MASL 2 this year, Mark. And, Lancers keep playing like this. It's hard to tell how good are the other teams because you don't play against them. But, Lancers, if they can play their game, they're as good as anybody in this league.
Yeah, I definitely so I watched a lot of the games, and I pay a lot of attention to them. And, the Wings and what is it? The Demon Hawks.
Iowa Demon Hawks.
The Demon Hawks. They're two great teams. But, again, last year we gave them a run for their money. We could have beat them any of those games that we have actually lost to them. So, I wouldn't be worried too much. I guess the thing right now is, Jake's not out here. He's not in the locker room saying, hey, let's, do this to get to the playoffs. Jake's goal is to win a championship. So they're not even worried about the playoffs. They know they're going to make the playoffs, and they know they should make the playoffs. Their goal is to win the championship.
Right. Demon Hawks are averaging 14 goals a game. But, again, how strong are the Iowa Raptors?
Yeah, their division
Risers.
isn't the strongest either. I mean, the Risers, I've been watching them play. They're not playing so great either. I love those guys in Michigan. I do, but they're struggling a little bit. So, what's the competition that they're having,
That's right. Wichita has 6 wins out of 7. They had an overtime loss to the Amarillo Bombers. So the way it's going to work is the top team in each division will go to the Final Four along with the best 4th place team. Right now, that is Amarillo. They're sitting at 4-2. So it's going to be an interesting season. Still a long way to go. The championship weekend will be in first weekend of April. So long way to go in this season. We're going to take a break on Lancers TV. Come back with some first half highlights and more here at Rochester's TSE, Total Sports Experience. Score at half is 4-2 to the Lancers over Orlando here on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger. Only Bill Grace will do. Yeah. I love the taste and the quality and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger. Made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Grace. A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day. If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Grace. Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
SalentsHotDogs.com.
When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
We're live at the Rochester's Choice Awards. It's the final lap in the 200-meter swimming event, and Bill Gray's takes it by a long shot. Earlier in track and field, the Bill Gray's hot dog dominated in the high jump, the long jump, the pole vault, and of course the 200-meter sprint. And we go now to boxing. Bill Gray's does it again! Bill Gray's is Rochester's choice for the best fish fry, the best hot dog, and of course, the world's greatest cheeseburger.
Baby, sweet baby, oh baby,
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
And back on Lancers TV, Lancers up 4-2 against Orlando. These broadcasts brought to you by Main Ford General Supply, the official equipment supplier of the Rochester's finest restaurants. Marquee Events, the official DJ of the Rochester Lancers. And Donuts Delight, 2 locations, Empire Culver and 674 West Ridge Road. Rochester's finest donuts. And I can only have them once a year because I would be eating them every day if I could. They're that good. And if you're hungry, call Salvatore's 234-5555 or salvatores.com, obviously. Rochester out shooting Orlando 23-9 so far in the game. And ready to start the second half. Lancers going from left to right. And then the pink shirts and white shorts. All in green is Orlando. And here we go for the second half with the Lancers leading at 4-2. Let's see what adjustments both coaches make. And most importantly, we have a new goalie in for Orlando, Ricardo Atencio, number 99. Much bigger keeper, much taller keeper.
Great ball.
There's a ball for
Yeah, I'm surprised they actually changed the goalies, Andrew. I mean, I thought Ortiz was playing well. I thought he got left to dry a couple times. There's got to be a reason why they made the change.
Well, we'll see if they're just trying to go low on this tall keeper. He's got to be 6'3" at least, I think. He's a big guy.
He is definitely a tall kid. He's definitely got some height on him.
Atencio's from Venezuela. And Orlando goes down. Is Daniel Vielma, one of the 2 Vielma brothers. Free kick for Orlando. And they want to take it quickly. Referee has been wanting to blow the whistle before all the free kicks, which takes the advantage away from the offense sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely does, and you definitely want to let the game flow, you know.
There is Atencio with his first touch.
What?
Carreño. And D'Amico with some nice play there. Atencio with a long ball. Toby wins it. Toby back. Oh, nearly a bad giveaway there. Right in front of goal is Kaufman, and he puts it away. Mistake by the Lancers between Toby and Mitchell. And Orlando gets what they need right off the bat with 13:46 to go in the third quarter. Orlando cuts the lead to 4-3.
Yeah, that's a giant goal. That's something they definitely needed to change the momentum a little bit and get their momentum flowing their way.
Kaufman actually played the ball off the wall to himself, and then that's no problem for him. He's an excellent goal scorer, formerly of the Orlando Seawolves, so he has experience at the top flight of indoor soccer. So
yeah, unfortunately, we made a bad pass on that play. Jacob got kind of hung out to dry, and then Jacob tried to make the save, and then he kind of gave up on the play when he thought the guy would finish at one time.
Schindler back out for Rieger. Rieger playing it back for Frankie Sliberto. Joe Balls.
Orlando came out playing like they started the first quarter. Let's see if they hold on to playing this way.
Balls has to play it back for Jacob Mitchell. That's
a second pass
back. And that's going to be a free kick for Orlando. We mentioned that earlier. Unless Orlando touches the ball, you can't play it back to the keeper a second time. So that's going to be a chance at the top of the D. Which actually is not really. I don't know if that's really the top of the D. That's actually the red lines are the lacrosse lines.
Yeah, that might as well be inside the goal there.
Actually, they make it a little more difficult, potentially, for Charlie Vargas. It's actually not going to be Vargas. Shot in and then blocked by the wall. So that actually played against Orlando there, playing so close as Reyes tried that shot. Long ball off the netting. And that will be a
throw-in, goalkeeper throw-in, yep.
Distribution for the goalie. 12:58 to go in the third quarter. Orlando with the only goal of the quarter so far by Kaufman. Rigo Kaufman. And that ball went off. I was saying the ball is going to be played in the corner instead of a goalkeeper distribution. That's a little strange, but
he said it played it outside the red flags that are over there for the corner line. So once it plays it out over there, that's where the ball would have to be out. But I didn't see it that way, and
we're not the referees.
Exactly.
Ball played around for Darren Toby.
Wow.
Toby was a little too strong for Vargas there.
That guy literally stepped on Toby's leg and fell over.
Orlando wins the ball back. Atencio right in front of his goal. Ruda. And nice play by Toby to cut that pass out. Vargas wants to get away from Toby, I think. There's a shot in. Big save by Atencio on Ali Alamari. First test for Atencio, and he comes up big.
I'll be honest with you, we got quite a bit of Florida fans over here in this corner.
Yep, going down, and that is that'll win the Oscar, that foul.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that was a foul. It looked like he kind of got the ball.
I think he wants a blue card, and he was barely touched. Well, that's what soccer does, you know. Ball played down and off the top of the wall there. Again, that funny bounce, but Curtis will play. He'll dink it down looking for Najee, and it went off the superstructure. So it's going to be a free kick for Orlando.
Yeah, I think it goes to the top of the third line, I thought.
I believe so, too. Yeah. It must have touched the netting. I see the net's still moving up there.
Yep. Superstructure usually goes to the top of the third line. That's where it is.
It's a low superstructure here.
It's very low. I trained here when I was playing with the Lancers a while back.
Kaufman takes the shot, and it's blocked by Najee. Poor free kick there. There's Najee. Najee off the wall. That goes around it, said. Played inside. Shot just missed wide by Ryan Curtis and comes back to Atencio. He'll play it long. Good distribution. Victor Rada much more forward in this second half. Rada downfield. Shot is missed and saved by Mitchell and knocked away by Curtis. Orlando all over the Lancers right now. Vargas, but nice tackle by Diaz. Diaz and Najee. Coming up is Curtis. Curtis in front, but knocked away. Here's shot in. Big save again on Davison Diaz by the defender knocked that away.
That was an incredible save, to be honest with you.
Player goes down. Ball still in play. And finally, Orlando wins the ball. Wild action here at TSC. 10:50 to go, third quarter. It's 4-3 Lancers, but Orlando is controlled play here in the third quarter. It's been a tale of quarters so far. Comes off the head of Rodriguez. Toby plays it up the wall for Ryan Curtis. Curtis tries to play forward, but it's won by Herfano. There's a shot in by Jose Vielma. It's blocked. Back to Vielma again. Ball played up and cleared away by Diaz. Carrero. Playing up to stop him. Nice cut out by Darren Toby. Toby forward for Zidowitz. Zidowitz playing it back. That's a hospital ball there.
Dangerous ball
by Siliberto, but Lancers keep possession. Just under 10 minutes to go in the quarter. Rieger playing it up for Alex Harling. Harling maybe let's go off the wall here. Let's see. Harling still holding the ball. And now just plays it back for Toby. Now cross field. Siliberto.
This is exactly what Rochester needs. They need to slow the ball down, regain themselves.
Play their possession game. Make Orlando chase. Joe Ball's down in the corner. Ball front. Oh, Ball's with a back heel, but Atencio was right there on the post to make the save.
He's having a great quarter right now.
So far, he's up to the task. Ball played up for Kaufman right in front of us. Please stay away from us. Long ball by Velma, Daniel Vielma, and Kaufman wins it. Played up for Kaufman again. Kaufman takes a shot and a save by Jacob Mitchell. He's going for that far corner. Mitchell got there. Ball down in the corner. Fighting forward, both teams. Played out and now chance to break. Joe Ball's one-on-one here. D'Amico making a run, as is Schindler. Balls will hold it up though. Now I'll give it to Schindler.
Well done by Joe Balls. Way to recognize there was no going forward. Slow it down, bring it back. Let's regroup. Let's get our changes in.
And he gets everybody. And he gets off a little winded. That's the whole key to this game. Keeping fresh players at bay. Gets clipped by Rada. And Lancers wanting a blue card there.
Well, the problem is Rada's been complaining about 3 fouls, so they're saying he pretty much deliberately did it, and he did.
Here's a scene again. Yeah, that's a blue card at least. I think if it's the outdoor game, that's a booking.
Yeah, it's absolutely, he reached in and he was late for the tackle.
Najee was back to goal, turns, he goes down, another free kick for the Lancers. 8:18 to go in the third quarter. Still 4-3, Lancers lead. Let's see what Lancers draw up here. It's going to be a free kick right at that spot. Schindler waiting for the...
He's trying to get him. He wants his yardage. He wants him to back it up.
Bay runs over it. Schindler will take the pass. Play it off the wall. Bay still trying to give it to himself there off the wall. Now Lancers trying to win in the corner. They do. Bay back with the shot. And a goal by Tanner Bay! Second goal of the game for Tanner Bay at the 8:07 mark.
Dr. Bombay.
We need you. Come right away. Lancers lead at 5-3. Ninth goal of the year for the Lancers leading scorer, Tanner Bay.
It's a good finish. Keeps it low again.
And that's what you got to do against a tall keeper. Keep the ball low. Let's see who gets the assist on this. So Schindler played it off the wall.
Oh, it's Najee.
Najee laid it back. And it's put away by Tanner Bay.
Yep, Thomas Najee.
Najee with the assist. That's his second assist of the game.
Like I said, you do feel it, without being Joey here, it makes it, whatever. But with Thomas Najee here, that's just huge.
And Mitchell with a big save on Charlie Vargas right on the doorstep. Lancers nearly gave one away there. Now downfield. I knew I was going to say that one time. Out front, Rieger can't get a foot onto it. He was wide open. Toby wins it. Back downfield. Diaz, shot, goal! And just like that, in 30 seconds, the Lancers lead it 6-3. And we have a media timeout, but let's see that goal again before we take it. Diaz with his second goal of the game. And Darren Toby gets on the score sheet. Just like that, quick as lightning. Toby. Actually, Harling played it back to Toby. One-time pass. Diaz with left foot. He's got that educated left foot. No chance there for Atencio. So 6-3, Lancers lead, 7:32 to go third quarter. We'll be right back on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out. When it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger, only Bill Gray's will do. Yeah. I love the taste and the quality, and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger, made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's. A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day. If you're getting hungry, say gimme.
Back on Lancers TV, and the Orlando coach Gavin Pritchard really laying into his team. They were cut the lead to 4-3. We're dominating the game, and all of a sudden the Lancers 2 goals in 30 seconds by Bay and Diaz to make it 6-3. Orlando with the kickoff. They'll go down low in the corner, and 2 players going down. Siliberto wins the ball. He's surrounded by yellow jerseys, and Siliberto plays it out to D'Amico. D'Amico back. Schindler playing it up. 2-on-1 here maybe for the Lancers, but nice play by Daniel Vielma.
Yeah, great defensive play. 2-on-1 and he broke it up.
Kaufman playing it forward. Vielma, Jose Vielma.
They want to pass back there, but I mean, Jake has no idea what happened.
Yeah, Jake just tipped that ball. And foul from behind on D'Amico, free kick. Lancers up 6-3. These games are sponsored by Microworks POC Solutions for your restaurant, microworks.com. And back to action, Alamari. Ali forgot the ball. And now Ali gets thrown down, free kick, blue card. Power play for Rochester. Carreño with the foul. That was a hard foul there. So it's going to be a power play again for the Lancers. They're 0 for 1 in the power play. Alamari just stepped on the ball there, went back to challenge, and he just grabbed him and threw him down. So Carreño to the box. So Lancers with the power play. Schindler's out there with Harling, Alamari, Tanner Bay, and Darren Toby.
These are the times you're really missing Joey Tavernese. He'll get down deep and cause all kinds of havoc.
And that's a nice tackle there. Schindler has to run back for it and get it to Mitchell. Alamari with a nice tackle. He is taken down again. Another free kick. Ali has been battered in this game. He's gone down multiple times. The Yemeni international.
Yeah, this isn't looking good right now. He's definitely got a little hurt in there.
That was a hard foul there. He's a tough character, though. Just 21 years of age. He's already played for his national team. Played for the Flower City Union, winning a NISA championship. Played for FCY New York. He went to the quarterfinals of the UPSL championship. Alamari staying out there.
Yeah, he's definitely put his mark on the Lancer, the Lancer logo here. He's definitely a player that's
Orlando playing a little more pressure on the ball outside. You're not trying to allow the Lancers to get deep. And now a steal. You don't want to give up a short-handed goal here, but Tanner Bay makes a nice play. Mitchell up for Bay, and Alamari again. Lancers trying to bring it up quickly. Darren Toby. Toby cross field, Alamari. Wants to make room for a shot. You can't do so. Now he does. A nice save there by Atencio, the keeper.
Not sure if he got that or did it make it through because J.P. Reyes was down there too.
Less than a minute to go in the Lancers power play, leading 6-3. Schindler down low. Toby. Harling takes it. Back to Schindler. And Schindler loses out. Ball back to Alamari, playing out the point.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know what happens at this game, but tomorrow's game is going to be something.
Big save again. Shot in another save. 2 saves in a row by Atencio. Nice volleys, half volley by Darren Toby. Atencio right there.
Just barely missed the net up top.
About 10 seconds to go in the power play. Toby just circling in his own half.
It's a great penalty kill by Orlando.
Actually, really got a couple chances, but the Atencio up to the task. Toby And now back to full strength are Atletico. Down low. Harling loses out. Trying to get it back and does so. Good play. And Schindler will have to run back for it. That gives Orlando a chance to substitute. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Lancers up 6-3. Alamari. Shot.
What
goal!
A goal.
And wrong-footed the keeper Atencio. And Alamari with his 8th goal of the season, making it 7-3.
Nothing against, take nothing away from Ali Murray, but their keeper kind of took a guess.
Let's see about the replay on this
Yeah,
one.
if you see the replay, the goalie kind of guessed where he was going and he went the other way. You got to stand tall, keep your ground. Watch the goalie go. See, you already started going right.
He was anticipating and guessed wrong.
You just can't do that, and you can't take a guess.
I think Schindler might get the assist on that goal. We'll check the official stats from m2soccer.com. So Orlando now down 4 goals, 7-3, their biggest deficit of the game. And Zidowitz goes down.
He's had some fouls.
And we've got another foul. They're going to be. Atletico wants a boarding call. And Rada better be careful. He's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I understand his complaint, though. You know, they got a blue card, and there's been multiple fouls, a little bit chippy shots. You know, I get it. Yeah. But again, I think the refs have been doing a great job refereeing the game.
They definitely don't want to let this game get out of control.
No, absolutely not.
Both teams are playing very hard.
I mean, it means a lot to both teams right now. You know, Orlando's 1-1. They don't have a lot of games under their belt. And Rochester, who's 3-0, they definitely need this win at home.
Now 2-on-1 chance here for Orlando with Vargas. Vargas, a nice play by D'Amico to come back. Vielma, it's Daniel Vielma. He will come off. Vargas, seen a lot of the ball tonight. JP Reyes, guarded by Schindler. The meeting of former teammates there.
No love lost, right?
That's for sure. Go back heel by Omaldida. We haven't seen much of him tonight, but that goes back to the Lancers. D'Amico downfield. D'Amico playing it off in the corner. Now playing it back. Toby. And D'Amico will come off.
I'll be honest with you, Toby's had a great game, but he hasn't had the work he had to do against Kreshnik.
That's right. Rieger went down again. Yeah. Najee. And he's been a big factor too. He has his first game with the Lancers this season, and he's definitely made his name. Curtis driving. Curtis still with it. And finally it's taken away by Hector Medina. Putting it back to keeper Atencio. Lancers trying to win it. They do. Curtis wins it. Lancers digging in and winning all those loose balls.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You gotta win those balls, those 50-50 balls, the balls in the corners. You gotta win them if you want to win the game.
That's a great ball from Schindler. Shot in, just wide of the mark by Ryan Curtis.
That's a great turn and a one-step hit. I mean, there's a lot of power behind that. This keeper, he's got to.
Keeper goes down, free kick. That won't count.
Should be a delay of game, to be honest with you. But
so foul on the keeper, so it'll be distribution by the keeper. Rochester leads 7-3 here at TSE against Atletico Orlando. Check the shots here in the quarter. Atencio way out of his goal here. If the Lancers can get possession, he runs back quickly. And Schindler goes down. Shot in is saved, but point blank by Jacob Mitchell. I don't know what happened there. Lancers out shooting Orlando 10-8.
Oh, he's bleeding. Is he bleeding?
I don't know. Everybody's off their feet here, both teams. And now they're going to stop and they're going to get a booking. Yellow card to the coach.
Yeah, I think they were complaining about a 3-line pass, and it did look like there might have been a 3-line. Looked like Jake was bleeding. Maybe it's just my imagination.
So yellow card to Alex Flores, the assistant coach. Right? Now, Victor Rada making his case, and they're not happy right now either. Gianpaolo Sirasolti making his first appearance, number 6, from Venezuela, but he has an Italian father. So
again, I'll be honest. Like I said, there's been a lot of chippiness going on in here, but the most problem thing is this 3 lines.
But Conrad Zidowitz got the assist on the Ali Alamari goal, made it 7-3. It is Sinasotti. Loses out to Miko.
They're just
back.
throwing shots.
D'Amico.
Oh, we got a guy down.
Oh, slipping over the ball there is Domenico Vitali in a wide open goal. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Rochester leading it 7-3. Comes off the head of Carreño. Played downfield, and right at his goal line to save that one is Atencio. Carreño playing it forward, off the wall, and right there's Jake Schindler. So experienced in the back is Schindler.
Oh, he's phenomenal in the back.
Got to have those veterans back there, Vitali and Toby and Schindler.
Look how red the side of his face is. Like he must have took a slap to the face.
Vargas goes down, no call. Bay inside Alamari. Whoa,
What
trying to go 5-hole, and a big save by Atencio. Got a little cute there, did Ali. I think he should have just gone for the corner.
That's a great save. I mean,
Here's Bay with the intercept. Bay shot in. Ball deflected wide, and that's the end of the third quarter here in Rochester, New York, at the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Score after 3 quarters is Rochester Lancers 7 and Atletico Orlando 3. Back with the last 15 minutes of this match next on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
Andy Battisti, Lancaster historian, and the American Dream Mark Satilli back here at TSE, and we just had one of the strangest things I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen that since Syracuse and Georgetown back in the day. Atletico Orlando, their whole team left the field as if they were going to call it a day, and now they've come back, and their coach is still arguing with the referees. So,
yeah, I mean, I get that you're frustrated with the 3 lines, and that's what most of it's happening is over that 3 lines. I get the frustration, but you don't walk your team up. Maybe you disagree with what's going on, but don't take your team out of here. I mean, it's 7-3. You still got a chance to win this game. It's a good game.
Well, don't forget, these 2 teams play again tomorrow at 7:45, 7:30 pregame on Lancers TV.
Yeah,
so the most important thing right now, Mark, is the referees have got to take control.
Yeah, now it's a different game. Now it has to be taken control. Now every little thing has to be called. It's going to get chippy.
Well, you got one of the most experienced referees over as the 4th, Kevin Barcy. I'm sure he's watching all this, and he's going to talk to his officials and say, look, no more crap from either team.
Yeah,
their coach is still screaming at the referee.
Yeah, so they got a player on the bench that's screaming too. They're telling him to calm down right now. Again, like I said, they're playing. It's a good game. It's definitely a good game, and there's fouls that are getting not called both ways. I mean, I think the refs are reffing a good game.
Yeah,
It's this 3 line, and that's what they're still bitching about, the 3 line.
Well, maybe they'll try to do something. The problem is you can't really lay tape down because that's dangerous. You could
No. I mean, maybe do a chalk line of some sort. I don't know, but like something.
I don't know if we have that magic chalk. That magic chalk though
right.
will disappear.
Something is better than the yellow flag because and to be honest with you, I agree with. I think the one play that they're really arguing about was a 3-line pass. Again, it's so hard to tell.
Well, we are going to play the fourth quarter. And I also want to let you know these broadcasts are sponsored by Salen's Quality Hot Dogs and Products since 1869. Vision Automotive Group, the heart of our community. The Lancers see the vision. And, of course, by Salvatore's Pizza, Rochester-style pizza. Shout out with me,
Salvatores.com.
And here we go in the fourth quarter. Here comes J.P. Reyes. Orlando going from left to right on your screen in the fourth quarter, trailing 7-3. Lancers need to play very smart here. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Play hard, but do not give up anything easy for Orlando.
Yeah, just continue playing. Like
Reyes with the shot, and a nice save by Mitchell, just partially screened on that one.
Yeah, he definitely didn't have a good view of it.
Alamari downfield. Alamari with the shot, and it goes high. It'll be a goalkeeper distribution. These broadcasts are also sponsored by MVB Productions. Joel Balthauser, we couldn't do without him. He's the production team leader of the Lancers Television. And McCarthy Events. Visit McCarthyEvents.com for your wedding, graduation party, or corporate events. McCarthy Events, much more than tables and chairs.
As important as Joel is, he happens to be my left-hand man.
Yes, he is. Literally. So we're going to have a infraction here against Orlando. It'll be a free kick for Rochester. I believe that ball went into the netting. Mitchell.
That's 3 lines.
And they didn't call it. Well, maybe they'll do something about it in the next game. Nice interception there by Orlando.
They're not arguing it, so maybe that one wasn't. But, I mean, to me, it looked like 3 lines. But
DeGennaro and Mitchell plays it out. Plays it off the corner boards. Rieger with a nice chip forward. Laying it back for Ryan Curtis. Curtis plays it off the wall, but it's blocked, and Mitchell has to come out, and he goes down.
Orlando
That's tough to take him down, that's for sure.
Orlando's definitely pressing hard. I'll be honest with you, Jacob did get fouled. It would have probably been called a foul. I think he kind of took a little bit of a dive there, which is fine.
I don't know. I can't see Jacob Mitchell get a dive.
I don't see Jacob Mitchell get knocked over by that guy either, but that's neither here or there.
And shot in blocked.
You can't call a handball there.
Najee wanted a handball, didn't get it. 13:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lancers up 7-3 against Orlando. Still plenty of time left in this game.
What a hospital ball.
Yes, it is. It was also called 50-50 balls, but when I first started being a soccer guy, it was hospital ball because that's how players go to the hospital.
Yeah, it was not a good ball. I mean, Orlando needs to just tighten themselves up. Rochester just needs to keep playing the way they're playing.
Vargas with the ball, playing it back for Carreño.
Key here is to get out of this game with no injuries, and we'll worry about tomorrow if Orlando shows up.
Absolutely. I think they'll show up.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good, believe me. Carreño. And Orlando slowing the game down a little bit here. Being sure, but that's not a good ball. As Mitchell just punches clear.
He had no choice, otherwise he would have ran out, caught it out of bounds, or out of the goal box.
And back to Orlando's half of the field, and won once again by Gabriel Navarro. I haven't heard him much tonight. He's from Puerto Rico. Ball played off the wall, headed backwards, and nearly an own goal. Which actually, there are no own goals in NSL. It would be credited to someone just like hockey, but Mitchell was right there to.
Yeah, Vitale's mad. He was trying to get his first goal of the game.
There's the ball down in the corner. Ball played up front, but nobody there for the Lancers.
There's the other key. The Lancers are getting 3 guys every time behind the ball. That's so important.
And Medina gets fouled. Free kick. Quickly, Harling comes back on, and coming off is Navarro. We're almost going with offense to defense here as Atletico. Atencio plays it off the wall. Funny bounce there. There's a shot in.
Nice
Tipped
save.
over
What
by
a save.
Jacob Mitchell. Stones Daniel Alouar.
That's a big save. I mean, 7-3, and they score that goal, they might get a little bit of momentum. That's a huge save by Jacob.
Corner kick. Done. Kaufman playing it back for Reyes. Reyes rips it. It's blocked by Domenico Vitale. Reyes again. Playing it down low. And Schindler has it for the Lancers.
Great
Schindler
ball.
chipping it forward
Come
for
on.
Alamari. I think Orlando will get to it first, though. And they do. Lancers win it back. Schindler. And here's some space for Davison Diaz with 2 goals on the game. Diaz holding it up. Lancers can take their time here. Diaz with a blast and a big save by Atencio. Still Lancers, though. Alamari in the corner. Ball's loose. Alamari playing it back for Conrad Zidowitz. He's had a good game tonight, goal and an assist.
Yeah, Conrad's a great player. He's definitely
balls.
acclimated to the game nicely.
Ball's on the score sheet, but he's had a great game too, winning all these hard balls, 50-50 balls. Balls with a shot, and there'll be a kick in for the Lancers.
Yeah, he's been working hard. Joe Balls, I mean, look, he works hard and then he gets off. He knows how to do this.
Very experienced player and coach. Down low for D'Amico. D'Amico will pull it back out and find Tanner Bay. And again, Orlando having to chase the game right now, down by 4 goals. Zidowitz. Lancers moving forward. Zidowitz takes the shot, and he scores!
What a goal.
Conrad Zidowitz with his educated left foot.
Yeah, that's just a great finish by Conrad. Turns, saw the opening, gives it a shot. Low post.
And a 10:42 mark of the 4th quarter. That makes it Rochester 8 and Orlando 3. 4 straight goals for the Lancers. I think Tanner Bay is going to get the assist on that. He played the ball up. Yeah, there he is. Bay played that ball up to Zidowitz.
Oh, yeah.
Zidowitz makes the turn, gets it on his left foot, and puts it away.
Yeah, a key moment here is if you look at, he was on one-on-one with JP. JP Reyes was out there for well over 3 minutes. He was stuck on, on the shift.
And you can't do that in indoor soccer.
No, you absolutely cannot.
Najee gets pushed down. Good tackle that time. And getting around his man is Rodriguez. But Lancers win it back. And now Coach Ray Boom Martinez has organized again. Slow it down. Keep possession. If you have the ball, they can't score. Najee plays it across, but nobody there but Orlando. But Jake Schindler wins it for the Lancers.
Have one from there.
He's got some room. Schindler down low. And shot in the goal by Thomas Najee.
What?
And I don't know what happened there defensively. They left that. Najee got the ball low. They left him alone, and easy put away for the Hungarian.
Yeah, once again, I feel bad for the goalkeeper. He was one-on-one, didn't know, but he picked a side. You can't do that. Just stay tall, stay strong.
So there's Schindler. Here's the ball down low for Najee.
See, you got a guy back post. See that?
Yeah, he was trying. He thought he was going to go back post. He just shot the ball in.
Yeah,
and again, he kept it low on the tall.
Yeah, you just got to stay big. Don't try to guess, and that's what's going to cost you every time, especially with talent like Najee or any of these guys on either team. You can't play the guessing game because they will finish you off.
Harling wins the ball for the Lancers. Harling playing it back for Darren Toby. Lancers now just need to keep possession of the ball, run this clock down. Curtis with a blast. Jose Velma wins it. Vielma, I want to pronounce it right. And the ball will roll all the way back to Jacob Mitchell, who's given up just 3 goals today for the Lancers. Cummins in averaging, giving up just over 5 a game, so his GAA will go down if this scoreline stays as it is. Lancers also averaging 12 goals a game, and see if they can make that up. Schindler, actually that was not Schindler, that was Zidowitz with the foul. Free kick. Siliberto will make his way on the field. And I think we're going to have, nope. And he did not take the free kick in time. So it's going to be a Lancers free kick. He had only 4 seconds to take a free kick.
Yep. Well, that was a second delay of game, so like Jake Schindler's saying, it should be a yellow card.
I think they're just going to let this one go. Probably a smart move at this point.
Yeah, we don't want Orlando to leave.
No. Rieger needs to play that ball, and he finally does. Down low is D'Amico, and Kaufman wins the ball. Kaufman playing it back. And going down is Hector Medina. That'll be a free kick for Orlando. And then let us remember, every foul is not a blue card. Just like every foul in outdoor soccer is not a yellow card.
I'm going to tell you right now, any of the fans that are watching this game tonight, tune in tomorrow because this is to be continued.
By the way, thank you for everybody who's watching here on Lancers TV. We appreciate you doing it. Please support our sponsors because without them, we couldn't be doing these broadcasts. Kaufman.
Wow,
nice move there. He's got some skill, the big guy.
He is it always seems like those big guys have so much skill. He tripped on the ball, I thought.
Yeah, balls went down, and then the player tripped over him. Shouldn't be a card. That was by accident.
No, I mean, Joe tripped on the ball and fell into him. Is it a foul? I'm not even sure of that.
But it's probably a foul.
Right, but I mean, like, it's a 50-50 thing. But I mean, like, it's no card. He tripped on the ball.
Vargas shot in. Another shot and a whiff by Daniel Vielma.
Yeah, I think he blew me over. That was so.
And ball's going to be called for a foul. And it's a free kick for Orlando.
Oh, that was Ali.
Ali with the foul. Thank you. I'm watching here on the monitor because I can't see down the wall there. Curtis comes in and it interrupts that play. But Orlando's still with it and now just cleared away. Good play by the Lancers just to clear it away as far away from their goal as they need to. Joe Balls Alamari has 3 fouls. So one more foul was a blue card and a power play for Orlando. 7:30 to go in the fourth.
You probably won't see Ali playing much more in this game right now. They're going to save him so he doesn't
want to get a blue card.
Yeah, absolutely. So you won't.
Najee comes away with it. Atencio has to run back. Curtis, the ball played just behind him. We had a good chance there, but now Lancers can just keep possession, knock the ball around. Just over 7 minutes to go. Vitali cross field for Darren Toby.
They moved JP Reyes forward.
They got to do something here. Harling inside. Curtis just can't get a foot on it. And now a chance here for a break here. Rada, the leading scorer, has been very quiet in the game tonight.
Yeah, they frustrated him. He hasn't been doing much of anything.
Kaufman, can he get it onto this ball here? Kaufman has it, but he is forced backwards. Jose Vielma. Vielma down in the corner. Ball is won by the Lancers. They dug all those balls out of the corner. And that's really been a big key in this game tonight. Jose Vielma plays it back for Kaufman. Kaufman with a blast. Comes off the wall. Kaufman gets a second bite of the cherry. And is forced backwards. Okay, good defense by the Lancers. All 6 players behind the ball right now. Medina down low again for Reyes. Medina goes down. Reyes still with it. 6 minutes to go. Lancers up 9-3. Reyes with a nice move. Down low and ball knocked away and just cleared up into the netting. It should be a corner kick, I believe, for Orlando.
It's 9-3. You wonder if they're going to do pull the keeper, get a 6th attacker out there.
I don't know. We'll find out after this media timeout. 5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Rochester leads at 9-3 over Orlando on Lancers TV. Back on Lancers TV, these broadcasts are brought to you by OTB, a proud sponsor of the Lancers, Pepsi, the official drink of the Lancers, the RET Inn, the official hotel of the Rochester Lancers, and Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience, where we are right now, the official home of your Rochester Lancers, and of course, brought to you by Camp Good Days and Special Times. Helping kids with cancer beat kids. Visit campgooddays.org for their mission. And we always are very proud to sponsor them and the Breast Cancer Coalition in Rochester.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's nothing better than helping those kids out.
Helping those women who have
and the women as well.
Horrible disease of cancer.
It's terrible. It's
Hope
awful.
someday that goes away. Back to action here. Daniel Vielma. Gabriel Navarro, or not Gabriel, it's Gadiel Navarro. I want to get his name right for all the Orlando fans. Good turn there. Rodriguez knocked down by Schindler. Schindler continuing to fight for it. And playing it forward and still trying to fight as Schindler. Play is very uneven in the last few seconds. Just 5:10 to go now. Davison Diaz. Schindler plays it up the open wing for Frankie Siliberto. Siliberto has blasted off the glass.
2-on-1.
2-on-1 chance here.
Darren Toby gets back so fast.
Yes, he does. Rodriguez in the corner throws down the man. It's a free kick for the Lancers. And that was all set up, like you said, Mark, by Darren Toby at 40-something years of age. And Lancer player's still down over there. By the way, Orlando is going to go with the sixth attacker. I believe that's Reyes.
That is J.P. Reyes.
J.P. Reyes is the sixth attacker.
That looks like it's Dan Rieger who's down, holding his leg. That's not what you want to see this late in the game. Oh, he got up.
You probably won't see him the rest of the game.
No. He'll walk it off. He'll be fine.
Trainer coming out right now.
She's got the spray. I see it.
There we go.
See it.
These broadcasts brought to you by Roxana Nails. Call Roxy for your nails today. The UPS store in Webster's Baytown Plaza. We print what your business runs on. Upstate Alarm. Your peace of mind is our peace of mind. UpstateAlarm.com. And we can't forget about Dr. Vincent Vella, the official dentist of the Rochester Lancers. Visit VincentVellaDDS.com. 4:56 to go. Lancers still lead by 6. They've scored 5 unanswered goals. It was 4-3 in the third quarter, and the Lancers picked up a couple quick goals midway through the third quarter, and it's been all Lancers since that point. Vitali playing it up the wall. Darren Toby plays it off the wall himself, and it's taken away by Orlando.
Darren Toby, I mean, he doesn't know what's going on. The guy runs into him, and he just falls over. Darren Toby doesn't even budge. I mean, he's just so strong on his feet. He's just such
a brick wall.
Yeah, he is so
Reyes
strong.
says it's stolen by Najee. Goal for Thomas Najee. And
There's a hat trick, right?
Najee, 2 goals. 2 goals in a row for Najee. And Lancers breaking into double digits again at the 4:20 mark of the fourth quarter. That reminded me of when, let's see the play again. Ball was played back. Let's see, I guess we give the assist to Rodrigo Kaufman.
Yeah, it's just not a good pass. I mean, you got to get it past, you got to give him a crisp pass to JP. He left JP out to dry, and you put it to his right foot.
That reminded me when Rene Guita in the World Cup for Colombia came out and played the ball, and Roger Mila from Cameroon stole the ball and walked in and scored.
Yeah,
So it's 10-3. Orlando's still playing with 6 attackers.
Well, again, it's 4 minutes. You can score that many goals with a 6th attacker. I mean,
it's possible, and that's it.
You can't pass back.
Can't back pass twice. It's a free kick for the Lancers, and they better get back. Schindler's and the referee's going to say wait.
So they could have made that pass back had JP been above the half field. Yep.
And this is a new game for a lot of these players for Orlando. They don't know the rules.
Well, JP knows the rules, and he's the one who touched the ball. I mean, a guy like that, you just clear the ball instead because you know they're going to call it, and then it gives you time to get back to your goal.
Darren Toby is waiting for the Orlando players to come up. Ball played off the wall. Harling inside, and Zinowitz going for the hat trick.
I'd like to see Conrad get that hat trick. It would be so nice to see him get that, He's a defender. He doesn't get to score very many goals, so.
Lancers lead at 10-3. Here's Reyes wearing the 6th attacker jersey, the 00. Ball played down low for Rada and grabbed by Jacob Mitchell.
Throw it in. Come on. It's in.
It is. It's a goal. And it is Jacob Mitchell gets credit for his first goal as a Lancer player. at the 3:14 mark. And only in soccer can you throw the ball into the goal, indoor soccer.
You know, it's really weird that JP let him throw it. I mean, I think it was Ray over here or somebody was over here saying, throw it, and JP was like, he's not throwing it. And sure enough.
That makes it 11-3 Lancers, so they're 1 goal short of their season average for goals. And, at this point, you wonder if Orlando should just put their regular goalie back in.
Yeah, I mean,
fight tomorrow.
Yeah, I would just, I wouldn't keep JP in there. JP drops back. They start shooting. He gets a shot, hits him in the face, arms. Like this. No, there they go. They're putting a goalie back in.
Cardenio, yeah, they're gonna.
No, they're not.
No, they're gonna. JP directing traffic out there.
Yeah, I thought he was going out for a change.
This is Lancers just putting everybody behind the ball. And that's a nice tackle by Frank Siliberto. Got all ball there. And upfield. And didn't want to take the shot, did Ryan Curtis. So Orlando gets the ball back. 2:30 to go. Charlie Vargas.
You can hear Alistair Farmer in there. Get your shape, get your shape.
Lancers continue to play all 60 minutes. You have to play all 60. Nice
shot
save. In there. Big save by Mitchell. Mitchell cannot touch the ball, so it was cleared to the side by Jake Schindler. Ball down in the corner again. The Lancers have done a great job winning the balls in the corner. And they win it again. Here's Curtis. Curtis still downfield. Can he score here? He does. And it's 12-3 Lancers. 1:56 mark of the fourth quarter.
I think JP's seen enough. I think he'll put the goal. Yeah, they're going to put their keeper back in, which is a wise decision.
4th goal of the season for Ryan Curtis.
It's a good individual effort by Ryan, and he knew he was going to beat that guy in a foot race.
Not sure if there was an assist on that. We'll have to check the m2soccer.com official stats. I
give credit to number 15, whoever that was.
Hector Medina.
Yeah, he didn't quit on the play. Even it's 11-3, and you're still giving it everything you got. I give that guy a lot of credit, sacrificing himself to try to save 1 goal.
1:40 to go, and don't forget these 2 teams will play again tomorrow. It should be a good one here at the TSC. Down low for Aular, and playing it back. Daniel Vielma. Keeper Atencio basically coming up himself. You just want both goalies to score goals.
I just want to see if he can shoot it or not. I mean, I know the other goalie is capable of it. And yes, I do want to see both goalies score.
Vielma.
I'd actually like to see Jacob save the other goalie shot and then score another one, to be honest.
And there's Najee. Najee trying for the hat trick. 4 Lancer players have a pair of goals. We'll go over all the final stats at the end of this game with less than a minute to go. Rodriguez playing it back. Daniel Vielma. And Huerfano has a goal tonight. 40 seconds to go. Lancers are going to win this one and go to 4-0 on the season to start it. Ball cleared away and up into the netting. That's going to be top of the D. Mistake there by Zidowitz.
They just got to run out 33 more seconds and finish this off.
No, they still don't have the goal here for Curtis marked up on the MASL 2 side. Now they do. And shot in, blocked. Schindler gets the assist on Najee's goal. Oh, that's Najee's goal. Curtis is unassisted. 25 seconds to go. Reyes back with the number 23 jersey on. Vargas. Orlando not giving up here, still trying to score. Vargas is fouled by Alex Harling. Free kick for Orlando with 14 seconds to go. Looking for a consolation goal here.
Yeah, it's just for the pride, to finish off the game.
Well, goal difference does matter.
Well, I mean, you also want to finish off the game with a goal.
And Reyes, who's already scored on a free kick in the first quarter, he's got a 3-man wall in front of him. You'd love to finish, put one more in for Orlando. There's the shot, and he scores.
What a goal.
And Orlando breaks the streak of 8 straight goals by the Lancers at the 12-second mark. Second goal of the game for...
And as good as JP, I mean, that's not the guy you expected to be the goal scorer for them tonight, and he's really stepped up for the team. We've mentioned JP's name a lot.
He's had 2 picture-perfect free kicks tonight. I think one was left-footed and one was right-footed, if I remember right.
Yeah, they just said give it up. That's it. JP said that's it. We're done.
7 seconds to go. Lancers are going to win it by a score of 12-4 over Atletico Orlando here at TSC. Lancers move to 4-0 on the season. Atletico drops to 1-2. But these 2 teams will play again tomorrow night at TSC. Be sure to watch it on Lancers TV. The games are all completely sold out. But you can watch the games on Lancers TV and get some of the excitement of Rochester Lancers MASL 2 indoor soccer. This is a team to watch this season in the league. They're undefeated, as are the Iowa Demon Hawks. Nice game.
Nice game.
Getting some shake hands from the Orlando players. Tough, hard game.
Nice game, brother.
And we'll be going to Kayla Moriera for some post-game interviews. Then we'll have the final statistics and wrap it up. So tomorrow the Demon Hawks will play the Risers again, as will Orlando play Rochester. Wichita Wings will have the New Mexico Runners come into Wichita to play, and they're again top of their division. They're going to be, I believe they're going to be in the Final Four no matter what. But I think they will win their conference. And Iowa, boy, Iowa Demon Hawks would love to get another shot at the Lancers, I bet you.
I'm sure the Lancers would like to get another shot at them as well.
And Iowa beat the Lancers a couple times last year.
Yeah, and this is not the same Lancer team, although the core is the same, we do have a lot of guys.
Okay, let's go to Kayla Clark-Kent Moriera. And he's waiting for the Lancer players to break out of the huddle. We'll mention these broadcasts brought to you by Viola Storage, storage container renters and sales in Rochester, violastorage.com, and Vital Signs, specializing in the design, printing, and installation of vehicle wraps and signs and trade show displays. And now we go back to Kayla Clark-Kent Moriera. And back here on Lancers TV, Andrew Battisti, Lancers historian and co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass every Monday night at 6:30 on WYSL radio and live on the web at soccerisaKickinthegrass.com. And of course we'll have a Lancer player on. See who that's going to be depending on what happens tomorrow night. But Mark Sotilli with his children here, and looking at the final stats, Mark, it was Four players had 2 goals each, so really balanced scoring. Thomas Najee and Tanner Bay each had 2 goals, 2 assists. Kyrad Zidowitz had 2 goals and an assist. And Davison Diaz had 2 beautiful goals. Alex Harling a goal and an assist. Ryan Curtis with a goal. Ali Omari with a goal. And, of course, goalkeeper Jacob Mitchell scoring a goal, and that's got to make you happy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's great for goalkeepers to score goals, and it's great for everything, but the most part is, like you know, said, there was a lot of sporadic scoring. A lot of different guys got on the scoreboard. That's so important, especially for Thomas Nagy, who is his first game back. He needs to get on the scoreboard, get acclimated to the game again. You know, he's definitely a guy to look out for tomorrow.
They did a good job on Ali Alamari. He just had the 1 goal in the game. He was 7 goals in the year, but Thomas Najee was a big key in this game. They couldn't really handle him, and because they didn't know what to expect. He hadn't played yet this year.
Absolutely. I mean, you got a guy like Thomas Najee with Ali, you know, and the problem is they know what Ali's capable of, and they don't know what Thomas Najee is capable of, and he proved his point that he's just as good as anybody else on this field, and he's dangerous, very dangerous.
Very dangerous for sure. Darren Toby, Jake Schindler each had an assist, as did Frank Siliberto. Jacob Mitchell with the win. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Jacob Mitchell with the victory with 4 goals given up. For Orlando, J.P. Reyes, the former Lancer, with 2 goals. Rigo Kaufman with a goal. And Hector Medina with a goal for Orlando. And, Mark, the key to this game really was in the 4th quarter. Orlando came out, got an early goal after Lancer's mistake. Kaufman scoring made it 4-3, and for the next 3-4 minutes, Orlando was all over the Lancers, but they kept them off the score sheet. Then midway through the 3rd quarter, Tanner Bay and Davison Diaz scored goals within 30 seconds, and then back to a 3-goal lead. After that, Lancers scored 9 straight goals.
Again, I mean, if you really look at the game, Lancers never changed their game plan. They stayed the same way. They got 3 or 4 guys behind the ball at all times, and they just stuck with their game plan.
And there's a goal there from, I think, check that. That's Davison Diaz with his goal, the left footer. Had a great game, did Davison Diaz. He has 3 goals on the season now. And there's a wrong-footed goal from Ali Alamari, his only goal of the game.
Again, he only scored 1 goal, but, I mean, he was definitely a factor in the game. And the other problem is if you play against a team like the Lancers, you make mistakes, they're going to make you pay. And you can't make mistakes. You got to. And the other thing is the Lancers can make mistakes, and they will, you know, cover up for it. Where other teams, you cannot make a mistake on the Lancers. They just have too much quality players.
And Zidowitz right there with the goal with the educated left foot. That made it 8-3. Just going over the rest of the second half goals here. We have a couple now from Thomas Najee. We're going to see he had 2 back-to-back goals. We're on the doorstep here, and then the goalie thought he was going to cross the ball, and he just went near post, and there was no goalie there. So
yeah, you just can't take a gutsing game with that, especially with a guy like Thomas Najee. I mean, he's waiting for you. A guy like that, you got to come out.
And there, Najee got the assist, unfortunately, from Orlando's Kaufman, and just walked the ball into the net, and that made it 10-3. And then we're going to see Mark Sotilli's favorite goal of the night. And that is Jacob Mitchell from his own goal box with the long throw. And actually the ball was actually kicked into the net by J.P. Reyes. So
both goalies scored.
Yes, they did. In outdoors, that would be an own goal, but there is no own goals in indoor soccer, so Jacob Mitchell gained the
And for some of the people that are out there watching that goal, specifically on Jacob Mitchell's goal, he has to be able to throw that high enough to get the distance and not hit the netting. This netting is very low, so that's just a great throw by Jacob.
It is, and there's the goal from Ryan Curtis, again, 1-on-1. And all of a sudden, it's very cold here.
So all of a sudden, they turned the air conditioning on.
I don't know what they did. Somebody didn't pay their electric bill. One more goal to see from – actually, that's the last Lancer goal. The last goal was scored actually by J.P. Reyes on the free kick. So they 12-4. And so these 2 teams will play once again tomorrow evening, and it will be a very important game for both teams. Orlando really needs to come out a little bit better than they did tonight because they have to get a victory here.
Well, I think they came out strong enough. I think they came out strong enough.
First half, they're up 2-0 after the first quarter.
Yeah, I think they came out strong enough. They just didn't maintain it, and I think they were too worried about all the complaining of like the 3-line passes, the fouls. You know, I think you just need to stick to your game plan. Don't worry about what the referee's doing. I mean, you're throwing yourself off.
You certainly are. And there are enough players that are older on this team that they should know better. But, you get caught up in the heat of the moment. This is a very emotional game. And I'm sure that's one of the things that their coaching staff will talk to them about tomorrow, not to lose their cool and play the game and not try to just talk to the referees.
Unfortunately, in the same aspect, their coach lost his marbles
Yes,
a little
he
bit
did,
too, and he needs to hold it in. He needs to just keep his team in focus. They got a good team. They got a lot of talent on the team. I think tomorrow you'll see a different Orlando come out.
Yep, we'll certainly see what happens tomorrow. So, Mark, again, thank you so much for your color commentary, and we'll talk again tomorrow here on Lancers TV for game number 2 against Orlando.
Absolutely. I thank you for everybody else. Joel and the rest of the crew, thank you guys. It's been always wonderful.
Thanks, Mark. And thanks also to all of you for listening. I want to thank also more thank yous here. Lancers owner Soccer Sam Fantuzzo in the house tonight. Lancers president and GM Kayla Kent-Moriera. Executive producer of Lancers TV Ashley Maria King. Lancers coach Jake Schindler. MVB Productions with Lancers TV producer Joel Balthauser, cameraman Spencer White, Chris Van Kampen, and photographer Kyle Sanson. Of course, also DJ Vela doing the music, Dante Salino on the stats, and of course Mark Sotilli. And all of you for watching our next broadcast of Lancers Soccer on Lancers TV tomorrow night. Lancers once again host Atletico Orlando, pregame at 7:30, first kick 7:45. Once again, the final score from the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Rochester Lancers 12, Atletico Orlando 4. For Mark Sotilli, I'm Andrew Battisti. Have a good night, everyone.